I will allow a 6-month engagement, during which you both follow my rules. Otherwise, Molly becomes the new CEO.
Wow. My dear sister.
Beautiful flowers for my beautiful wife.
Never seen you in this light before.
It's please.
This must be hers.
And what are you doing here?
What's going on?
Yeah, you think you've got this all figured out, don't you?
My mother showed up at the doorstep.
We're never the one for stories, huh?
I'm here for the book. I know it was you. Where is it?
Just need 5 minutes with Gertrude Lawson. 5 minutes. Excuse me, Miss Lawson? I'm Sammy Davis. I really think you'd be interested in this portfolio I put together. It's made of I'm so sorry.
These numbers, they're not bad.
You think so? They're just product margins from the company I've been working for.
Follow me. I don't have time for this yet. You want something from me? I want something from you.
What are you talking about?
A marriage proposal, business only. In exchange, I'll hire your company to issue and test new investment methods and tools of analysis for mine.
What? A contract marriage. Really, Gertrude? I'm not the kind of man who will just sell himself for favors.
Over the years, I've learned that everyone has a price, Sam. And here I thought you were a businessman. Unless your little sense of honor has turned you into an idealist.
Well, what about your ex, Victor? I hear he's been chasing you like a hawk. You really think he's gonna give up when he finds out what you've been planning?
I'll handle Victor. All you have to do is stick to your side of the marriage contract.
And I'm supposed to just take your word for it.
Look, I'm offering you more money than those two big companies you've been bending over backwards for. Unless, of course, your heart's been spoken for.
My heart has not been spoken for. And I'm not a fool.
6 months, Sam. That's all. No emotions, no romance, just an agreement.
So it's just a regular contract, like any other.
So, do we have a deal, Sam? Oh, do we have a deal, Sam?
I've been looking for you.
Excuse me?
And who's this? Is this your latest business acquisition?
You must be Victor. I have heard some rather unpleasant things about you. Please keep your hands off my wife.
Is this some kind of a joke? Who do you think you are?
I'm her husband, Sammy Davis.
Oh, this is some kind of joke. Gertrude, you love your little games, but you'll never find anyone as good as me.
Get out, Victor. Now.
You are mine. Forever and always.
He is going to be a problem for us, isn't he?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Can we get back to signing documents? Or you prefer meeting the family first?
Wow! My dear sister, what a pleasant surprise. And you brought a new pet.
I don't know. Maybe I have one of those familiar faces.
It must have been an exciting few days. I almost believe it was the purpose of your trip.
Believe what you want. The company is never going to be yours. I was born to better you.
Enjoy it while it lasts. My sister has always had a habit of losing interest in her little play toys. You must just find yourself on a clearance rack.
Clearance rack, how pathetic. I assure you, Molly, he's far from disposable. It's funny that you think he'd be intimidated by someone who's been on the shelf way too long herself.
Sam, you better watch your back. My sister was never good at protecting what's hers.
Ignore her, she's always been a jealous bitch.
I'll get what is mine. You'll see.
You better learn when to stop barking.
On cue.
What the fuck is going on here then?
Gertrude is about to introduce her new husband to our father.
Oh. You're rejecting me for this.
What are you doing here, Victor?
You think you can get rid of me so easily? No, you thought I was gonna let you two ride off into the sunset. Oh, I see what this is, yeah? It's your little guard dog, isn't he? You know what? You're the biggest mistake she's ever made.
From what I've heard, you're the biggest mistake she's ever made. A broke billionaire playboy who can't keep his dick in his pants.
You can't even keep your playthings in check. How are you gonna run the company?
Didn't you have something better to do, like sleep off the excess alcohol, maybe?
A drunk needs some kind of entertainment. I better stay for the fight. And my money is on Mr. Playboy. I bet he'll put you in your place. What? Victor!
I know punching Victor wasn't part of the contract, but
Why did you do that? I can take care of myself.
I didn't say you couldn't. Just think if we're going to make this work, we need to show that I'm on your side.
Open this goddamn door!
Go home, Victor, you're drunk! I have to make sure they know I care about you too. Father.
Victor's gone to sleep it off. See, you're back and you brought a guest?
I am sorry for my part I played in this, sir.
Oh, well, he shows promise already. Who's your friend?
Father, I'd like you to meet my husband, Sammy Davis.
By any misfortune, are you related to Charles Davis?
Yes, actually, he's my stepfather. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
I wish I could say the same.
What are you doing up? Didn't your doctor recommend lots of sleep in order for you to feel better?
Got a rather interesting call, and I couldn't go back to sleep.
Liquor. Things must be serious.
No times for games. Did you get married to the Lawson girl meanwhile?
They hate me already. Don't think there'll be much of a marriage.
You must find a way to marry her. You must become part of the Lawson family.
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You are willing to marry me off to some girl you've never met. You barely know. I haven't even introduced you.
Yes. You have to control the Lawson empire. It doesn't belong to them.
What are you talking about? I don't understand you sometimes, Charles.
You have to marry that girl. For what your mother owes you, for what I owe.
I'm tired. I've had a long day and I need to.
It's enough. It's enough. We have to get back what my brother stole from me.
Brother, we've never talked about family. I thought they.
You will marry that girl. You will become part of their family and you will make them pay for killing your mother. You got it?
What are you doing here, Molly?
I just want to get a feel of my office. I quite like what you've done with this place. You've just given my interior designers more work to do.
You know what, Molly? You've always been jealous of me. But in the past couple of years, you became worse. I really don't know why you're so obsessed with me.
Obsessed? Why would I be obsessed with you?
Because I'm everything you wish you could be. It's sad, honestly. My advice, you should get a life. I think you should leave. I have an important matter to attend as an acting CEO. Besides, I don't think you need an interior designer. You need a stylist.
Father hasn't approved your marriage yet. And that is the most important condition for you to become CEO. I have a feeling I'll be taking over.
Beautiful flowers for my beautiful wife.
I bet they smell like shit because they look like shit.
Oh. You're still here.
Stop. You're gonna make me just fall for you.
Well, I take my part of the contract very seriously.
About the contract.
I think we could make it work.
Damn you! Damn you all!
I'll have some of that.
Victor? I'm not sharing. Besides, weren't you banned from coming here after that little stand that you pulled? I mean, I thought you'd knock him out.
Actually, I came here to see you.
Sorry, Victor, but you're below my standards. You don't qualify to be my booty call. Unless I put a pillow on your face.
Don't flatter yourself. I wouldn't fuck you if you were the last thing on earth, okay? Quite frankly, you're the only person I can ally with.
Fuck you, Victor. You're ridiculous. I would never lie with a squatter like you.
I guess you don't want to be CEO as badly as you say you do.
Don't patronize me. You have no idea what I want. If I were you, I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my time. I would be out there fighting for what's mine.
What do you mean?
They're signing the marriage contract as we speak.
Relax. He'll be here soon. It's a contractual marriage.
Why do you really want to do this?
You and I will both get what we want from this. You'll become CEO, and I'll finally get my name out there.
I just want to know why you keep defending me when you barely know me.
My mother taught me I should treat women with respect.
Taught. Does that mean?
Yeah, she was murdered a few years ago. They never found the person who did it, but my father's raised me as his own ever since.
You're lucky my father has you on a retainer.
Sorry for being late, Miss Lawson. Traffic's murder out there.
Give him a break. We should at least thank him for making time for us in such short notice. We should at least
Don't you
give him...
fucking dare!
So I take it you both read the small print? And you both signed documents?
Let's get over with this already.
Will you give us a minute? If we're going to make this work, we need to add respect to the contract.
I object.
Really? A contractual marriage? Is this what you have resorted to?
It's about preserving the family legacy. I know Sam might not be your ideal choice, but I need him to hold onto the company.
You've chosen a man without pedigree, a nobody, to be your one contractual ally? Maybe Molly was right. Maybe you're not designed to be a CEO.
I knew Victor would go as low as telling you, but your reaction to this, priceless.
Do you have any idea what you were putting this family through?
Underestimating me is a mistake. I'll prove you wrong, and I'll expect an apology.
Do you have any idea what you were doing to this family?
You and I both know that Molly's not fit for the company.
Who are you to say what I can and cannot do?
I can't have private conversation in this house. You're a joke, Molly. You don't know anything about the company.
Well, okay. Look, I will not allow a contractual marriage, but I will allow a 6-month engagement, during which you both follow my rules. Otherwise, Molly becomes the new CEO.
Another long day. Huh? Are you okay?
These people.
Yeah, that's why we have to take them all down. Kill the snake by the head.
You're manipulating me into a marriage of revenge. This has nothing to do with family. It's about your grudge. How are you any different than them?
A grudge? The Lawson Empire belongs to us. It's my birthright.
Keep me out of your twisted plans. I want nothing to do with them.
After all I've done for you, will you not avenge your mother?
Keep her out of this. What happened to her?
You think you're above this, Sam? I know your mother is dead because of these people. Look at this. I tried to protect you for many years, but now it's time for you to face the truth.
We will cut the head off of this snake. I promise.
I will allow a 6-month engagement, during which you both follow my rules. Otherwise, Molly becomes the new CEO.
Damn you, father. You!
Listen, I'm sorry for the way I acted the other night.
Apology heard. Now leave.
Does he know how to treat you when you act like this?
You made this mess, Victor.
Yeah, but I know what you like.
Sometimes I wonder if this arrangement was a mistake.
Maybe. But for now, we are in this together.
Where do I sign? And what are his rules?
Only one. We should make him think we are in love.
After my father decided about the contractual marriage, he decided they should stay together for 6 months. Don't shoot the messenger.
Why did you tell me all of this?
I thought it would be better if you find out from me rather than.
I will never let them be together.
Well, you said you wanted us to be allies. As much as I hate it, I agree.
The enemy of my lover, becoming my ally. I know what I'm bringing to the table, but what are your skills?
Depends on size of the table. But I must warn you, Sam isn't as weak as you think he is.
I'm a dangerous man. What do you know about him?
Drink.
You know, I've never seen you in this light before.
Neither have I. I thought you said you'd never fuck me.
How do you think I got the term playboy?
Victor.
So, tell me all you know about Sam.
I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, but I think that is something engaged people do.
Miss Lawson, are you in here?
Kindly leave the mail with secretary. I will get to it later.
Hey, I think that was the first time I heard you being polite.
Don't rub it off on me, I guess. I'm willing to do this only if you are.
Me too. We're in this together. As you said, we're in this together.
Will you be able to make it to dinner tonight? I was thinking afterwards we could go to my apartment.
I'm not moving in with you.
Well, we need to stay together one way or another.
We can move into an apartment, but I think we should keep our private lives separate.
I thought you wanted this to look real.
Till I know you won't break it, I'd rather not give my heart to you.
You know, you surprised me. I didn't expect that.
You want some?
You're not that different.
I'm nothing like Sam.
I meant my father.
You know, you still haven't told me what you know about him.
I just know that my father killed his mother.
What?
I shouldn't have said that. I'd better leave.
No, hey. We're allies, okay? We're in this together. Just tell me what you mean by your father killed his mother.
We can't use it. If he finds out, he'll make us disappear.
Well, if you think I'm like your father, aren't you afraid of what I'll do? If you don't tell me, just tell me everything!
I saw everything. They were fighting and she pushed him away, but he got so angry. Everything happened too fast.
You saw your father kill his mother. Tell me everything.
It's freeze.
You might as well sign the position to me then.
You know I don't give up that easily.
You know, Father, If there is anything mom taught me before she moved to France, is never to underestimate the power you have. She also taught me to not to overestimate you either. You're an open book, Dad, an opportunist.
And that is why I'm at the top of the food chain.
What do you know about him that I don't? What is it about him that makes you so willing to accept our union?
I know the type of man my brother is, and if he's anything like him, I wouldn't expect him to be any different.
I just happened to overhear what you said about me and my father. And you are wrong about both of us.
Oh, you remembered.
He actually asked me to bring it to you. Said he hoped my engagement with Gertrude would help bring the family back together.
I invited him. Thought it would be nice to get to know each other since we will be seeing each other quite often.
Wise words, my darling daughter. That actually gives me a brilliant idea. For my second rule, the two of you will live here. That way we can all get to know each other even better.
So, tell me, did everything work out as planned?
He asked me to move in with them. Of course, I said no.
Smart boy. But you shouldn't be so eager.
Actually, that's not the only reason I said no.
What? Why? What else?
Don't lie to me. I've read the files. There's still so much I don't know.
So, where should I start? Or better, when should I start?
Start from the beginning. I want to know everything.
Okay.
What happened last night?
You know, we didn't get to finish our conversation. You passed out right as you confessed to being a witness in the murder that your father committed. No.
Victor, you're hurting me. Let me
No.
go.
Tell me everything.
My father was trying to convince her leave Charles and become his mistress. But she didn't agree. On that day, he went to give her an ultimatum.
Hey, allies, remember?
His mother was an investigating journalist. She managed to turn some of his men against him, but he wasn't mad at her. That surprised me. He was intrigued by her. I think he just fell in love.
I can see why you think the two of us are alike.
Well, whatever he was selling, she wasn't buying. She didn't even use the information to blackmail him or expose him. And that's why he got obsessed with her.
But that doesn't make sense. If she wasn't using the information to blackmail him or threaten him, what was she using it for?
I don't know why I'm excited about you moving in.
I'm melting that cold heart of yours. Guess I hit a nerve. This must be hers.
And what are you doing here?
Should ask the same of you.
Fuck. Not again. What are you even doing here, Victor?
I came to see if you wanted to get dinner with me.
I'm too busy right now. I can't go with you.
I think you have a problem with your hearing. She said no.
What are you even doing here?
My fiance is moving in with us as we plan our grand marriage.
Oh, that hurts so bad. But you know what? You've thrown away the best years of our life for this rat, for this low life. You really think you're gonna do that?
Those might have been best years of your life. They were definitely not of mine.
I think the lady wants you to leave. You are no longer welcome in this house.
Do you even know what kind of man you brought into your house?
I do. Now leave.
Nah, this isn't over, Gertrude Lawson. I love you, okay? And I'm gonna get you back. Just wait.
I need to tell you something. Can I trust you?
You can trust me.
I want you to help me with something. If I tell you, promise me you won't leave this room.
You can trust me. How did you? How many?
My mother had many secrets, I knew that much. But my father was the one who told us that she went to see the world, that she went to France.
This doesn't look like France.
I haven't seen her ever since she went for her alleged trip.
Silence holds the power. What does that mean? How long ago did she leave for her trip?
It's been 15 years since she left us as teenagers. My father doesn't know I found these documents, and he doesn't know I know about this all.
I lost my mom 12 years ago, and I still miss her every day. Yet I know what happened to her. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Open up! It's just me! He killed your mother.
What are you talking about?
You shouldn't have come here.
Is this a joke to you? You find it funny?
Here, drink this.
There you are.
What the fuck are you doing here, Victor?
What does it fucking look like I'm doing, huh?
She said something earlier about my mother.
What? Her? No, shh. Don't worry about it. You know what? We're both heartbroken. So we're gonna take our leave and go. Come on. Adios. Pretending to be helpless and drunk? That was the perfect plan, Molly.
Well, I'm not sure he'll come around.
Oh, he'll come around, all right. He'll think about what you said about his mother. He's going to start asking questions, and then it'll be impossible for them to trust him.
Huh. So I'll play scared little damsel, too afraid to reveal the truth about what dearest daddy did to his mother.
And no man can resist a pretty damsel. Okay? Seduce him. Make him fall for you instead.
Does she mean that your father killed my mother?
My mother taught me to never underestimate or overestimate what my father's capable of.
What does that mean?
It means I chose you for a reason that night. I knew you would approach me, and I knew we both need to find out things.
That's my mother's name.
She and my mother knew each other. Isn't it strange? The one is in France and the other one is dead. And look at the bottom. I need financial engineer. I need you to develop the tool to reverse the transactions from these documents and make them untraceable.
So, Sammy, how do you like it here so far?
I'm still getting used to the silence.
Is there something I should be made aware of?
Why did you sleep with Victor of all the men around? Why did you pick him?
Whoever I have or don't have in my bed is none of your business. I thought you don't care about him anymore.
I don't. I care about you.
It was where you suspected it would be.
Hmm. My God, I can still smell her perfume.
I read through it. There's enough in there to get both you and Mr. Lawson arrested.
You know, for my whole life, I was trying to fit into a world which was meant to harm. And I was finally ready to do the right thing.
Are you still ready to do the right thing?
Yes, because I owe her. I owe your mother.
Is that why you took me in?
I took you in because you were my son. You are my son, and you will always be my son.
Then tell me the connection between you and Mrs. Lawson. Mr. Lawson, what are you doing here?
I thought I would visit my dear brother.
We haven't aged a single day.
Well, cannot say the same for you, dear brother. The years have not been kind.
They need me back at the office. I'll see you later. Dad?
Son. I knew that you would come over one day to finish what you couldn't do then. So tell me what you want, Clarence.
I'm here for the book. I know it was you. Where is it? You can't dig up the past using your little pet.
He's my son. He will find out the truth, and he will end what his mother started.
I'm counting on it. Tell me, old man, before I put this last bullet in you. Where is it?
Silence holds the power.
What's your emergency?
I've been shot. Come to my house. Lawson Road, 5, 6, 7. Please come. Yes.
Did you get the system running?
No, I'm about to. Your message sounded urgent. What's up?
She's dead.
How do you know?
I hired a private investigator 2 years ago to find her. At first, they told me they couldn't find anyone with her name in France. Then I asked them to search around.
She never left the house, didn't she?
I don't know where he has her buried. There is a witness saying they saw him dragging her roughly back into the house.
This is Sammy Davies?
Sam, are you okay?
Did this. Your father did this.
You and I both know he's not gonna go down for this.
Yet you was the last person to see your father alive.
You know as well as I do that my father covers his tracks. He's already got the police saying that this must have been robbery gone wrong.
He took it. He took my mother's book.
What are you talking about?
You were right. Your mother and my mother were onto something, and it involves the Lawson family empire.
You seem to have had quite a night.
Is he in?
What do you think? He's been here all day.
Were you telling the truth when you said he killed his mother?
I don't know what I said. I was high and Victor.
He's not the kind of man you think he is. Stay away from him, or you're gonna end up like Mom. Please, Molly, stay away from Victor. I don't want to see you hurt, or worse.
I thought you were making arrangements for your father's funeral.
Black looks good on you. What do you want, Molly?
I came to offer my condolences.
Are you high, Molly?
I heard sex helps in the time of grief.
Tell me what you know surrounding the death of my mother.
The harder you fuck me, the more I'll tell.
What the fuck, Molly?
Call me.
It's not what it looks like.
Just tell me you cracked the system.
It's reversing the payments as we speak.
What did she want?
She wanted to fuck me for information.
What the fuck, Victor? Get the hell out of here before I spill your brains over the carpet.
Come on, entertain me.
Like hell I will.
Did you do it? Did you make him fall for you?
With all that's going on with his stepfather, I doubt he will.
You need to make it work, okay?
Don't dare put your hands on me ever again.
Or what? What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
I warn you, Victor. Stay back.
Good show. Now get the fuck out of my house and don't come back until it's done.
Why her, Victor?
She's my ticket to getting everything back. If I don't prove to my family I can win her back, I'm done.
You know what? You're pathetic.
Please tell me that isn't what I think it is.
And what do you think it is?
Her book.
I knew someone had betrayed me, but I never would have thought it was my darling daughter.
You cause him so much pain.
No, I was just writing the welcome speech for Molly as the new CEO of the company.
I don't care about a company. After finding out you killed my mother and
You know, you were always so much like her, which is probably why I took to you. But more importantly, do you have proof of these accusations?
I'm not afraid of you. You will pay for the pain you've caused.
I will bury you next to your dead mother. You play with fire, you will get burned.
I'm sorry.
How'd you get in?
I let myself in. I came here to apologize for earlier.
Leave, Molly. Haven't you caused enough grief already?
I came here to tell you that what I said about my father was true. He pushed your mother to her death.
What is he doing here?
Well, your father and I were just going over our wedding arrangements, darling.
What? Our wedding? This can't be happening.
There's good news. Seeing as you have failed my terms for your engagement to Sam, I have now named Victor as the successor for the Empire. He will be the new CEO of the Lawson family empire.
What about me?
I think this is worth celebrating, don't you think? Let's go.
I will not marry Victor.
You will marry Victor, or I will kill Sam. You have 2 days to decide. The wedding is happening then.
I am not in the mood to have pity sex with you tonight.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Well, guess what? Plans change, dearie. I've got a fiance to get back to.
If you go through this, you'll regret about it.
Not so pathetic now, am I?
You fucked with the wrong bitch.
And don't I know it?
Three weeks. The wedding needs to be perfect. If rushed, people will talk. We don't want that, really.
3 last weeks of freedom. I'll allow it.
Let's celebrate the good news, shall we?
Didn't mean to scare you.
Where have you been? You don't show up for 2 weeks and expect.
I've been mourning my father. Am I not allowed to do that?
I'm sorry. I just.
I heard the news about you and Victor. Guess congratulations are in order.
It's not what you think.
Well, I guess you won't be needing me around anymore. I did find some time to finish the reverse trail.
I still need you.
It's gonna need some extensions, but. What are you doing here?
Miss Lawson was dismissing my services. Came to collect my stuff.
Next week she will be Mrs. King. And isn't she a lucky woman?
I wouldn't know. How can I please have that back?
I heard Moneybags is gone. Didn't leave much to you, did he?
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Is it mine? Or is it his?
Perfect. Your little thing will be the wedding stopper. But the test might not be enough to convince you. I need someone to take me to doctor's appointment. Are you available? All right. Perfect.
You need to tell me the truth if you even think about lying to me.
Travels in paradise already?
Yeah, of course it's you. Always putting your nose in things that it doesn't belong, yeah?
Come on, Victor. I get used to your barks. Sister, you still have time to elope with Sam.
Huh.
She's not worth it.
If you'll excuse us.
I would join you, but I'm afraid I have other plans. Keep me updated, sister.
Mr. Lawson, she's pregnant with that lowlife.
I was surprised when you asked me to take you to your doctor's appointment.
I was even more surprised when you agreed.
Why call me? Why not one of your friends?
I have a feeling that you're the type of person to care about people.
I'm sure your father cares in his own way. So what are you going to do about the baby? Will you tell Victor?
What do you think I should do?
I don't think you'd listen to my advice. Are you okay? Too bad. Was gonna tell you my 2 cents on the matter, but... oh well.
What's going on?
You asked earlier what you think I should do with the baby. I think you should abort it.
No.
The wedding is to take place. The baby changes nothing.
No, I cannot. No.
Molly? 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 Call the fucking ambulance now!
I thought you'd be at the hospital.
She's still in coma. I was just going to grab some of her things and then...
You know what? This is just like your sister. Okay? She's always getting herself in some kind of mess. And our wedding, it's just around the corner. It's a few days away.
Excuse me? Are you still thinking about the wedding? She bled so much. Doctors are thinking she's not going to make it. My sister might be dying. And all you're concerned about is the fucking wedding?
This wedding must take place. It's like your father said.
Victor's right. The wedding will take place. Molly's condition changes nothing.
I'm surprised to see you here.
I need someone who is in my family right now.
What about Molly? Sorry, did I say something wrong?
No. She's in the hospital right now. She showed up bleeding. And we don't know what happened to her. She's in coma.
All this stress can't be good for the baby. How are you both holding up? I have to ask. Is it mine?
I don't know. I'm so confused, Sam. I don't know what to do.
I honestly thought it would be you and me getting married. I thought we'd learn to love each other eventually.
I was falling for you, Sam.
Found something about your mother.
You did. You were telling me about before we were rudely interrupted.
Yeah. Anyway, your mother and my mother, well, they were working together. She even promised to help her escape. Or at least, Charles did.
What? These are all receipts.
And who would have coffee for two?
They were meeting somewhere privately. My mother was using company's card because my father was always checking her private and individual cards.
And it seems she wasn't doing it alone. There was someone on the inside that was helping.
About what was my mother doing? But who?
Let go of me!
Is this really who you want to spend the rest of your life with?
You can't just shut me out like this, okay? How long are you going to keep avoiding me?
Things are different now, Victor.
No, nothing's different. You just need to tell me, is this mine or is this his? Okay? Is that the reason you know, Gertrude, you need to know I'm not just doing this for your father. I love you, okay? I do. I love you and I want to make this work and I'll raise this bastard of a fucking kid like it's my own. We can make it better, okay? We can change things. We can...
There is no we, Victor. This child changes nothing between us.
No. You cannot shut me out like that. You're just saying this because of that fucking idiot Sam. Okay? Do you even think the two of you have a chance in hell together? Open your eyes, sweetheart.
He's more of a man than you will ever be. Maybe Molly was right. Maybe there's still a chance to elope with him. I can.
I won't be the one to kill you, love. Okay, your father will do that. And he's going to bury you right next to your mother.
That's it. You must have threatened him somehow to agree to this marriage contract.
How little you know, sweetie. Okay? Your father came over and he told me this himself.
If you know where my mother is, please, please just let me know. I need to pay the last respects.
Don't you think it's strange how your father brags about something that he didn't do? Don't you think it's strange? Okay? Your father has never bragged about killing anybody before. Not even Sam's mom.
But this is mom, my mother. Why would he do something so heinous?
To keep his little princess in line, okay? I just knew when he was speaking about it, there was something off.
Why would he lie?
I already told you.
No, the private investigator I hired 2 years ago.
Have you ever met this private investigator? You know, face to face?
Couple of times.
Let me guess. Something covering his face, always down a dark alley?
How would you know that?
Because if I had different motives for you, that's exactly what I would do.
Were you the private investigator?
Up until a couple of weeks ago, I didn't even care about your mother, okay? But what if it was Sam?
No. He wouldn't do something like that.
So how are the wedding plans coming?
How?
Actually, it's great. Yeah, it's going so well.
Has anybody heard about Molly?
I'm sorry, but I can't sit around and pretend that everything is normal.
Gertrude. Gertrude.
No, it's probably just the pregnancy hormones. Let me go after her. Don't worry. Hey,
Why did you stop me back there?
I know you don't believe me, but I do still care about you, okay? He might not have killed your mother, but he has killed before.
The hospital just texted. They want to talk about Molly's condition.
Okay, well, then I'm coming with you.
The last thing I need right now is you, Victor. Stay away!
So what's going on?
We have a problem, okay? And I don't think I can fix it by myself, sir.
If it is about Victor, I am sorry I pinned him down. To be fair, he was attacking me.
What are you playing at, Sam? You really think I wouldn't find out that you're the private investigator?
What are you talking about?
You lied to me this whole time. I just want to know why.
Can we talk about this? I'd like to know what I'm being accused of. Look, I don't know what's happened. I thought we were trying to find out what happened to your mother together.
My father lied about killing my mother.
So this means your mother could be alive?
I don't know. I'm so
Look,
confused.
If she is alive, we need to find out what's happened to her before your father does.
Are you alone?
Oh, it was probably just the wind. I'll check later.
I was just outside. There's no wind.
So you're really going to believe that I'm the bad guy?
Hello? Mom's awake. I'm on my way.
Is this it? This is all we have on Sammy Davis?
Well, you know what? Your police contact? Fucking shit.
Hey, I've been doing this longer than you've been around, child.
It's not you. You're not the problem. It's the system. The system's the problem, okay? The world, it's evolving.
If you can do better, then do better. This affects both of us. We need to know who he is and what he knows.
Can I see her?
Can I ask you a few questions before you do?
Can you get on with it, please? I need to see my sister.
Did you know that she was pregnant before?
No.
From the condition you brought her to here, she have botched abortion. And the person who did it repeat uritis. I doubt that your sister will even have ability to have children.
A botched abortion. Molly? How are you?
Sam? Sam? Sam!
Give to her sometimes. She looks strong enough to pull straws. If anything change, we will inform you in the case.
Great. You're awake.
Please, please let me go. I won't tell anyone anything. They probably all think I'm dead anyway.
But there's still so much to learn, and so much I don't know.
Help! Help!
You can scream all you want. We're alone.
She heard me, didn't she? My Gertrude, she heard me.
Oh, she heard something. She just didn't know what she heard. We'll have to continue this later. Is that supposed to mean something?
Finally got you, motherfucker. I knew there was something fishy about you from the first time I saw you.
I would ask what you're doing here, but well, judging from that flash drive, I already know. Care for a drink?
How about the whole fucking bottle? I've got reason to celebrate.
What will it be then?
Oh my god, what happened? What was he doing here?
I don't know. He just showed up. When I asked him to leave, he...
Started another fight.
How's Molly?
She fell in coma again. Although, the only thing she managed to say was your name.
Oh?
I came to ask if you knew why.
Care for a drink?
Pregnant, remember?
She asked me to take her to her doctor's appointment.
What? I might have that drink.
Guess she felt bad for the way she'd been treating me since her father died.
Why didn't she come to me?
She wasn't too forthcoming with the answer, but I think we know who the father is.
I'm afraid he might be the father of my baby too. I better take him home. We don't want him to start another fight.
I'll help you get him to the car.
Oh, what happened last night?
You tell me.
What?
What did you find out?
What did I find out about what?
About Sammy Davis.
Oh, right.
Well,
Fuck! He's taking it! The bastard's taking it!
Good morning, stupid.
Wait, you took me home last night?
he's not staying for breakfast. He has something he needs to go get first.
Right. You know, we were right, Mr. Lawson.
Good morning.
Are you here to kill me?
I have thought about it, though.
More drugs?
The way I see it, you have only one option. I let you go, you disappear.
What are we gonna do about Molly?
I never thought I would have to bury my own children. The hands of fate have cruelly turned against me.
You ignore her most of her life, and you're already mourning her. She's not dead yet. There's still hope. Any day now, she's gonna wake up and be okay. So you don't have to dig a hole where you buried mom.
I never killed your mother.
What? You convinced me you did. Why would you do that?
You were getting out of line. I had to.
You always had your way or no way. Whatever happens to Molly, I'm gonna hang over your head for the rest of your life.
You and I both.
What happened, Dad? What made you so greedy?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Our father always pinned Charles and I against each other. I was more like Molly, the wallflower that he ignored.
So you killed your brother to hide the fact that you weren't Daddy's favorite?
I killed my brother because he had the one thing that I wanted more than this whole empire.
And what could that possibly be, Dad?
Love. While your mother was out there trying to sell me off to the highest bidder, he had somebody working for him that actually loved him. He didn't have to threaten her. I just wanted something like that. I wanted to be loved that way. Why couldn't she love me?
You came armed. Smart.
I need to drive, or else I'll.
Are you going to kill me?
Yeah, you think you've got this all figured out, don't you?
Quite frankly, I do. Do you think killing me will stop the plan that's already been put in motion?
I'll be doing them a favor.
What about the favor I'll be doing this country? People shouldn't get to live off of dirtbags like the Lawsons hurting people like me.
Is that because he killed your mother?
You keep my mother's name out of your fucking mouth.
On second thoughts, I'll let him push you to death like he pushed your mother to death! Fuck! No!
We could have been happy.
You ruined that for all of us.
I didn't think Victor had it in him. Wait,
It could be Victor. He might be hurt.
open the door.
Mom?
Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't know where else to turn to.
Give me one reason I shouldn't put a bullet in your fucking skull.
Dad! You can't.
I came to warn you. Sammy had me locked up in his house for 2 years. He's coming for you. He's coming for us all.
Sammy Davis. Sammy fucking Davis.
He wants to pay us all back for what you did to his mother.
No! He's not possibly capable of something so heinous.
Would I be here if it were any different? He's not the man you think he is. He kept me up to date. I know what he did to Molly. I was there when he had me drugged. Gertrude, we can leave.
What do we do, Father?
Is that how you fight? Coward!
Sam was supposed to handle this by himself, but though it seemed good that I came over to intervene.
But you're supposed to be dead.
But when Sam saw Mr. Lawson's gun, I was prepared that he would come over to kill me, as he noticed that we had the mother's book. So I was prepared, and I couldn't make it too obvious. "911? Yeah, it's Lawson's house. Come, Lawson Street, 355. Yes, now. Please."
It was easy. Once Gertrude bought my morning act, we had time to stage the whole thing.
You must be so proud of yourself.
If only you hadn't let her go.
Once I'm out of here, you're dead.
You are what we call a collateral damage, man.
We have to put a pin in this.
Oh my God, son, you have more pressing matters to attend to. My God, what's she doing here? Why didn't you take care of Kate like I told you?
She was busy helping you and Mom. I wasn't expecting you.
Do you have company? I know it's late.
Not at all. I was just,
Did you get hurt?
I didn't seem to notice. It must have been.
Keep coming back here even though I know I shouldn't.
What do you mean?
My mother showed up at the doorstep.
Why did you do that?
We had to. Otherwise, bring her up. Bring her up. We have to finish with Victor first.
Am I interrupting?
Figured you'd be halfway to Mexico by now.
Actually, I was just knocking on Gertrude's door to see if she's decided. After you shut down last night, I think that.
Look, I'm still a man of the plan. I've always been, I always will be.
Look, I just came in to see if you'd seen her.
This is all your fault. If you had just listened, I had
You always blamed all of your problems on me. Why do you think it was so easy to turn on you?
I have always just wished that you were more like her.
I've always been there for you. You were just too busy looking other places to realize that I chose you over myself every time.
You do this.
I don't want to fight about the past. I just want to know if Gertrude's coming with me. We should call the police. Maybe Sam's got her. He could be.
Do you understand how that sounds? You want us to call the police? What am I going to say? That my wife, who's been legally pronounced dead for 2 years, is suddenly alive, and the man who tracked her down has now kidnapped my pregnant daughter and held you hostage for 2 years? Do you hear that? You have her, don't you?
I do. I need my mother's book back or she dies.
You know I can't do that.
Please, please don't kill anyone. You let me go.
I should have killed you instead. I should have known, like a moth to a flame.
I'll get it back for you. Just please don't hurt anyone.
You have until the end of the day.
Mm. Oh, it's true. I didn't want to believe it.
As long as they do what I asked, you won't get hurt.
You don't know my father. He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
I think we'll see if what happened to Molly had an effect on what happens next. This has gone too far.
Did he think about going too far when he killed your mother?
No, but you've taught me we have to be better than them. Besides, we've made more money than them over the years.
So what? You remember our billionaire's vow? We promised each other that we put things right again and revenge your mother.
We had our reasons to hurt Molly and kill Victor. What reason do we have to kill Gertrude?
Simple reason. He has to feel the same pain of holding something dearest.
Are you really willing to risk losing Gertrude over this? They've already hurt Molly.
I can't just give them the book. If I do that, I may as well go to jail, turn myself in. You don't understand. You never have.
I thought you were the man with a plan.
I do have a plan. Late as usual.
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. Such short notice.
Enough with the excuses. Just
Been a while, Frank. He knows everything.
Sir, I'm sorry.
I need you to tell me everything. I need to know everything about him so that I can avenge Molly and get Gertrude back.
It's okay, Frank. He's not going to hurt you, are you?
Look, my patience is very thin today. So the longer you sit quiet, the more I am compelled to beat the information out of you.
Sir, I am. He knew everything. He threatened my family if I didn't apply.
You know me well enough to know that I would kill your family if you don't give me the information I need.
Okay.
Just speak or I will make you.
Okay, he approached me like 3 years ago. I thought he wanted my services, but he wanted to hire me as a private investigator. He's one of the top 10 billionaires of the world. He was interested in Kate and really interested in your family.
Top 10 billionaire.
Sam Davis of Davis Diamonds.
He threw me to the fucking wolves.
What do you mean?
We owe everything we have to Davis Diamond Developments. I know what he wants. I'm telling you, it is not that book.
You know this will never end.
I'm no longer the one calling the shots.
I knew it. Who is it?
Look, Gertrude, I will not let anyone hurt you.
Aw, you care about me.
I just want justice for what he did to my mother.
You and I both know this is not right.
All she wanted was to help the man she loved. The man who raised me, who took us in when no one else would.
Is this man still alive?
Look, Gertrude, I will not let anyone hurt you. That, I promise.
If he asks you to kill me, will you do it as justice for your mother?
So, have you taken care of Victor's body?
I have. After killing Mr. Lawson, we need to go our separate ways.
There won't be a happy end for you and Gertrude. You should be aware of this.
I don't care. I will not let you hurt her.
She's just like her father, looking for weakness and trying to put it against you. Don't you see that?
I have to take a bath before she arrives.
Oh, God, she never deserved you. Never. First chance she gets, she will strike you down. Stupid son.
I thought you'd like the opportunity to cut your toast. I don't know how you like it.
I used to be a picky eater. Then my mother started cutting the food into chunks, so I would count the pieces when I ate. I guess it stuck with me.
Your father's almost here.
I know what you have to do. Just make sure you get the satisfaction you're looking for. But before you leave, tell me, why did you let my mother go?
I'm here to avenge my mother, not cause more pain. Now eat. I have to finish what I started.
You know, if I had known who you were, I would have been a lot more civil.
Do you have what I asked for?
I do, but that's not really what you were looking for, is it?
I've learned a lot about you, Mr. Lawson.
Save me the sob story. If you're gonna kill me, just kill me.
You were never the one for stories, huh?
Should have known. Killing you was too easy.
Yeah, you were never good at ending a job. How was my acting?
So you're gonna kill me then, huh? All right, look, just let me see my daughter. Kate's waiting in the car.
Kate? I told you should have killed her when you had the chance.
There has to be another way to end this feud. My mother knew.
Your mother was a wise woman. Shame she had it coming.
I fear this is the end of us, brother. My God, I warned you, they're all alike.
Drop the gun now!
Gertrude's always been Daddy's little girl. What are you gonna do now?
Sam has always been able to take care of himself.
Mom wouldn't have wanted this.
How could you know what Mom wanted? She helped me to bring him down. Kill her! Kill her for your mother!
No. Look, we had a deal. The book for her life.
Dad!
Son, you must avenge me.
Hold on!
The Empire must burn to the ground.
No! No!
Are you hurt?
Oh, he shot me in the fucking shoulder.
We need to leave, Clarence. It's not safe.
We're not leaving.
Should I pack a bag or two?
We're not being run out of here by some goddamn snake.
Why don't you go and relax? We can deal with this in the morning.
I'm supposed to sleep.
You need to rest for the baby. I'll take care of your father.
Ah! Woman, you're hurting me!
After tonight, I realize you'll never change.
What's that supposed to mean?
You will always be the poison, killing us off, one by one. I think it's time I sucked the poison out. Ugh. Ugh. There's power in silence. Everything's gonna be okay, sweetheart.
I wish I got to know you better.
Thanks to you, so many of those wishes come true.
Will you please come back?
I have to, with your baby on the way. I want to be the mother I never got to be.
I'm so sorry what happened to you.
Maybe it's all for the best. I need time to heal and accept myself.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Have you?
I am sorry.
We're different people now.
I just wish we could start over.
Hello, I'm Gertrude. I'm unexpecting now.
Hi, it's nice to meet you, Gertrude. I'm Sam.
I'm glad things worked out. Almost.
I just hope my parents are finally together.
True love knows no boundaries in space and time. I'm sure they're happy together, watching over you.
Have you heard anything about your father?
After you exposed his corrupt ways and skeletons in the closet, I'm sure he found his ways on the other side of the world.
What about your mother? Is she and Molly okay?
Why don't you join us for dinner? Molly's on her way for her healing trip, and Mom decided to stay to help with the baby.
Is the baby mine?
They're still looking for you. Doubt they'll find you.
Please just kill me, Kate.
That would be too merciful. After everything you've put this family through?
Please, Kate. I was doing this to make a name for our family.
What name? Molly's dead because of you.
Then just hand me over to the authorities. Just, better yet, just kill me.
As I said before, that would be too merciful. I was wondering when I'd see you again.
I came to see how you're doing.
We're doing great. Preparing for our little bundle of joy.
It's only 2 months old. Mom already begun making baby's room.
I can understand. I would too if I had something to prepare for.
Well, you two make yourself comfortable. I'll get you something to eat.
We never made it to the end of our contract. I want to try. That is, if you want to.
What if it turns out baby's Victor's?
Doesn't matter. I only care about you, Gertrude.
Actually, I did take paternity test. They had samples of DNA of Victor's from past medical checkups.
Oh.
It's not his.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you. What if we try this marriage thing for real now?
Am I interrupting something?
Oh, no, not at all, Mom. We were just renewing our marriage contract.
And now I want to ask for your blessing. I think this baby should grow up in a proper household.
You told him.
I mean, I wouldn't know you would accept such condition after all what our family's done.
I want to, and I want to spend the rest of my life showing up every moment for you.
There is something you should know.
What is it? What is it?
Promise me you'll have open mind. I lied about my father.